Hello everybody. Today we are going to see one more topic in cloud computing session. The topic is nothing but Google Cloud Platform. What is this Google Cloud Platform? It is a cloud which is provided by Google company. So we are going to see the architecture of Google platform, cloud platform, and what are its features. So we will go one by one. There are different layers available in this. The first layer which we see is first we not first layers we'll see. Actually, Google platform, a cloud platform is designed to provide cloud services to the clients whoever want to work from cloud. So it is scalable, reliable, and the performance is very high. So like we have seen AWS all through our curriculum course. Now the introduction of Google Cloud Platform is also given in your syllabus. So we will see it has got high performance. It has got different layers available in this. So we'll go one by one. The first layer is infrastructure layer. So in infrastructure layer we have two components. One is Google data centers and the other is compute resources. So in Google data centers, what is this? It is nothing but the location where Google people are going to keep their resources, like their instances or their virtual machines or their containers, whichever resources infrastructure is available, those things are kept. Data center is nothing but it is located. It is a region wherein you keep your resources. So it is available in different regions and different zones of the world. So and they are highly connected, so that whatever information you want from that resources, you can get it on a high speed and with low latency rates. So these are the data centers where resources are kept. So what are the resources? Like in AWS, we have seen that we have virtual machines. Here we have something called VM instances, we have something called containers, and we have something called serverless functions. So whatever resources which are required to do computation and store your data and run your applications, all those resources will come under compute resources. So these resources are hosted on Google's compute engine and Kubernetes engine and app engine platforms. So this is the first layer. Next we have second layer which is nothing but networking layer. So in networking layer we have three components: virtual private cloud, load balancing, and interconnect and peering. So what is virtual private cloud? We have seen VPC in AWS also. This is nothing but a network which is provided to the clients. It could be private, it could be public, it could be hybrid, which is nothing but combination of private and public. So all the network configuration, whatever is required and whatever resources are required, those are allocated and they have got good network configuration. Routing means what traffic, internet traffic is going to come into your network, that is also checked, and security is also given. So that is nothing but virtual private cloud. Next, balancing is done to see that the traffic is properly moved on the internet or in your VPC, so that the incoming traffic across multiple instances or regions, ensuring high availability and performance for applications is done using load balancing. So load balancing is a service which things whatever are required to be accessed can be accessed, and they are easily available. And connectivity is also provided, as we have resources available. So sometimes your half of the application will be running on the premises on your company, and the other half will be available on the cloud. So we need to provide connectivity for that. So through this interconnect and peering component, we can establish connectivity between their on-premises networks and GCP resources, so that the application works properly. And also you need to have connectivity between your other networks and other cloud providers. Suppose sometimes some applications will be running on different cloud providers. My application will be running as well on AWS as well as on Google Cloud Platform. So whenever I want some connectivity, So through this Google platform, through this interconnect and peering component of networking layer, we can provide the connectivity. So this second layer is all about networking and connectivity. So that is done in the second layer. Next we have third layer. Third layer is nothing but it is a storage layer. So wherein you can store your files or your images or your audio and video, whatever you want to store. So it is in the form of objects. So object storage service is provided, which is scalable, durable and highly available. So I hope scalable means what? If you are storing your information and it is whatever resources you have taken, it has reached that memory and you want to increase your memory, you can take more instances and it is scalable. And whatever data is there, that will be consistent, it will not be lost. So it is durable and that data will be available at different locations, at different data centers. So it is highly available. So through storage, cloud storage component, the data is available and you can store it and retrieve data with low latency and high throughput. So efficiency will be fast, performance will be fast, your data will be available with you in no time. So the second component in cloud storage layer is Cloud SQL, Bigtable and Spanner. So in this whatever databases you are going to maintain, those are handled by this component. So relational databases are handled by Cloud SQL, NoSQL databases are handled by Cloud Bigtable, which is the component, and SQL, globally distributed SQL databases are handled by something called Cloud Spanner. So this is the third layer which we see in Google Cloud Platform. Next layer is we have big data and machine learning layer. So in this we have three components: BigQuery, Dataflow, Dataproc and AI platform. So whenever you want to query and you want to analyze large data sets using SQL queries, then this BigQuery component will help us. So GCP fully managed data warehouse service enables users to analyze large data sets using SQL queries with high performance and scalability. And then Dataflow and Dataproc component is for batch and stream processing. Whenever you want to do batch processing and stream processing, which you might have learned, so different types of processing for techniques are available for getting your data. So whenever you want batch and stream processing, then we have something called Cloud Dataflow and Cloud Dataproc, which allows user to run Apache Beam and Apache Spark jobs at scale. So this way data is maintained using this component. And AI services, today AI is in boom. So AI platform is also available with GCP. It offers a suite of machine learning services for building, training and deploying models. So we have something called models in our AI thing. So those all models can be built, they can be trained, they can be deployed using something called auto ML and AI platform prediction techniques. So these components will help us, this component will help us to provide our machine learning services. So this is our fourth layer. Next we move to next layer, identity and security layer. So everywhere security is required. Without security your data may be lost or your data may be hacked by someone. Some sensitive data will be there which should not be taken by somebody else. So GCP is IAM service, provides centralized access control and permissions management. Means what? Who is going to access what data and for what, for whom what permissions are to be given. Those all are managed by this identity and access management service. So allows users to define fine-grained access policies. Means what? Who is going to access what, whether the data is readable or it is writable, or is it possible to delete the data, who, those all permissions and who can access the data. This all is done by something called identity and access management of GCP. Next, one more component in identity is encryption. So we always want encryption, whether data is stored in our instances or it is moving on the net, it is on transit. By default, GCP provides encryption, so that encryption algorithms are used and key management services are used to encrypt your data, so it cannot be seen by anybody. Next, we have security services, offers range of security services and features including DDoS protection, firewall rules and threat detection, which helps users to protect their cloud workloads and data. So whenever you want to protect your data and store your data safely, so that nobody can access it, then we have something called this security service. Next, we have one more layer, management and monitoring layer. So in this layer, GCP monitoring, logging and diagnostic suite provides visibility into the performance, availability and health of GCP resources. This is what how GCP resources are working, whatever instances are provided, whatever VCP is provided, whether those machines are working properly or not, whether performance is high or not. So those all checkings are done using something called the stack driver component. So it manages all the applications that they are running properly or not. Next, and we have deployment manager. This is a service for automating the creation, deployment and management of GCP resources. That is nothing but what machines are required, what servers are required, what functions are required. Those all are managed and deployed by something called deployment manager. So this is the sixth layer which we have seen. One more layer, developer tools is there. What is this developer tools? Whenever you want to have services using programmatically or using automating cloud workflows, then we have set of developer tools which includes cloud SDK and APIs which will interact with the services programmatically and automatic. Thank you.